Hey guys, and welcome to another video game review with me, Lady Pisces. Today I'm actually going to be reviewing another game that I found on the App Store that I am a huge fan of the series. And the game, of course, as you can see, is Need for Speed No Limits. Now, I am a huge fan of the Need for Speed series ever since the PS2, actually, where Need for Speed Underground first came out. And that's probably the first Need for Speed game I played, and from then on I became a huge fan, except for Pro Street. When they made Pro Street, I actually wasn't a fan of them going in the direction of pro racing. I liked it more when you were doing all the illegal racing and the cops were chasing you. To me, that was a whole lot more exciting. So today is going to be Need for Speed No Limits. You can find this at the App Store, both for iPhone and Android, because my boyfriend downloaded it for iPhone and I have it for Android. So all right, here we go. It finally loaded. Okay, so one thing I will comment right off the bat is the load time for some phones is going to be a bit long. That's because this game is loading a lot of things up. It's a lot of graphics, a lot of detail, a lot of data, but in the end, I really found this game to be worth it. This game stays very, very true to how Need for Speed is usually played. As you can see, I've been quite busy. Just by looking at the map, I've unlocked quite a bit, and I've only had this game for about a day or two. So as long as you got some time to play, you can actually go ahead and unlock a lot of things. Underground, which is the one right in the middle there, that's the main storyline. Loading docks, that's the cargo area where you can get parts and blueprints for cars. The black market is pretty much where you can get parts for cheaper. Not that much cheaper though. And special events, I actually do not qualify yet because you have to have a pretty good car for that. And the store, I actually haven't gone into that yet. Car showroom is where you can look at other cars, and also you can do a blueprint search on how to find the blueprints for the car that you want to get. Now, some blueprints you're going to have to go through the storyline to get. Others you can actually unlock by going to the cargo, the loading docks, and trying your luck there by getting various blueprints from various packages. Now you can either wait, and while you're playing the game, I think every 10 minutes or so you get a free cargo box that you can open, which is the normal one. Because if we go into loading docks, I'm going to show you what I mean. Yeah, the classic crates. Okay, it's definitely not every 10 minutes. Now they've upped it. Okay, yesterday or the first day, it was like they were giving me a free one every 10 minutes. So I apologize for the misinformation. The classic crate, there's going to be a free crate in like 1 day and 50 minutes. 1 hour and 50 minutes. And for the premium, there's going to be a free crate in 26 hours, 41 minutes, and 50 seconds. And of course, the premium crate has the really good stuff. Classic crate has the more simpler stuff, but the classic crate also has some pretty good parts for the cars that you're going to be unlocking and building. Now, the garage, of course, is where you go to upgrade your car, look at your car, improve your car. And the mod shop is, of course, where you can go and you can paint your car. You can put vinyls, decals. You can get really cool parts and body kits and such. So without further ado, I do want to actually start showing you some racing. And so I could also show you how this game runs. Because, like I said, in my opinion, it runs pretty smoothly. So as you can see, this will be your first set. And the guy at the end, of course, is the main boss for each chapter. This is chapter 1. 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 8 races in total in chapter 1. And some races, like the 2 right here, the one that looks like a compass and the one that looks like a flag, you can keep doing them over and over again. And that also helps you gain money. It also helps you gain reputation, and sometimes can help you get extra parts. Now, I am on chapter 3, and I'm up to the 3rd race. Let's see, so I can show you guys real quick if it opens. There we go. Road trip. My potential rewards that I might get is a car part, a view rep. I think it's like called like view rep, which is that silver flame looking thing. Now with that, with those rep points, I can go to the mod shop, and that's how I can afford to buy my upgrades. And of course money, and money is always good. So I'm going to use my BMW, which is my best car right now. And it says that with my car, this race should be easy. And when it's loading, it usually gives you little tips or advice. Activate nitro by swiping up to gain a temporary speed boost, which I was going to go over that anyway for you guys once the race started. But since you can read that clearly, then that saves me some time, because now you guys know how to boost. Now, for your car to go left, you have to have basically your phone between your hands and your thumbs. If you use your left thumb to swipe left, your car will go left. Use your right thumb and the car will go right. So I am swiping with my left thumb right now, and it's turning left. Now the shifting, it does on its own, so you don't have to worry too much about shifting. Now, if I go into the center and I just swipe up, I use my boost. And it's really good to use boost on jumps, just like I just did right there. Now, if I go to the center and I swipe down, I drift. And I wasn't supposed to hit something, but I did. Either way, I won that race. Now, for each thing that you do, you can drift and you get money and points for that. Airtime, near misses. If you nearly miss an opponent or a car, you can get that. There's like several other things that eventually your point system, it increases your score. And as we can see here, I got 30.51 seconds. The target time was 34, so I definitely beat that. My rep went up by 40. Right now I am level 12. And you definitely want your rep to keep going up, because that's how you can get better cars. You can go on to more harder challenges. And here's my Mr. Okay. Now, as you guys saw, those 3 things, the visual rewards, the money, and the parts, now I have to choose one. And basically, I only get one. So I'm going to go with the one all the way on the far left, which is the mounts. It was the part. Now, if I want to spend 30 gold, I can actually flip another, and I actually could get 2 prizes. So I'll do that for you guys. I will flip the far right. Confirm, use my 30 gold. And I got $2,000 for doing that, so that's good. Now the next race unlocks, but if you guys look to the top left, you will see the car with a little arrow pointing up. That means that I now have an upgrade available, and I can go to my garage and I can install that upgrade. Giving you guys a quick review of everything that you're seeing on the screen. The very far top left, the little GPS looking thing, that does bring me back to the main map, where I can choose to go to the loading docks, the underground, the car series, the garage. The one after that, going to the right, of course, is the car. And that, like I said, takes you to the garage where you can upgrade. That gives you the game options. This one lets you know what you've achieved. You get daily assignments, and for each thing that you complete, you gain various different awards, whether it be gold or sometimes a gas refill, sometimes parts. So achievements are always good. Now your level, let me get rid of daily. There we go. My level is the crown in the middle. As you see, I am up to level 12. VIP, this is if you guys do want to make purchases, you can make purchases. You can go to the store, you can buy extra gold, you can refill your tank, but this all costs is gold, and then gold will eventually also cost real money. And then over to the right again is the money I have. I currently have $13,544. I am up to 39 gold. If I hit that, it'll connect to the server. Just like I said, we can buy stuff. For $4.99, I can buy performance part bundles, no limit ignition packs, limited time offer, contains Challenger SRT build set. But I don't want any of that right now. I just wanted to show you guys. And then all the way at the top right, last box, is your fuel. Right now I have 9 out of 10, so I'm still really good. But right now I'm going to go to the garage. I'm going to show you guys how to upgrade real quick. So the part that I got is good for 2 of my cars right now. Now the cars that you see normally are the ones I currently own. The ones with blue in the background, I have the blueprints for them, but I do not have everything to be able to own them yet. So I'm on my way to getting a Ford Fiesta, Subaru Impreza, Porsche, Mustang. And as you can see, there's a lot of cars in this game. And as you go on, they get better, better, and better until eventually the best car in the game is the Ferrari LaFerrari. But going back, I'm going to upgrade my Volkswagen Golf GTI, which is my second best car currently. I can put this part towards my engine, the gearbox, or NOS, and each one will affect either the top speed, the acceleration, or the nitro. So if I wanted to go to engine, and I wanted to install the part, it would add 47 to my top speed, which is actually what I want to do. So I'm choosing to add the part to my street engine because my last few upgrades that I've actually been doing, I've been really concentrating on acceleration and NOS. So this one, I'm actually going to concentrate on top speed and give it to the engine. So you click on it, it tells you how much it'll add to the top speed, and then it installs. So then you go back, and as you see, the top speed has now changed up to 1400, acceleration is 638, and nitro is 938. The total points for the car now is a 285 car, so that's pretty good. You want that number to keep going up because the higher that number is for scoring your car, allows you to get in better races. Not in the Underground series per se, although the Underground series also does count on that, but for here, the car series. Now in the car series, you have various challenges and you can pretty much gain money, certain parts, and gold. Depending which cars you have, will unlock certain series. For the Fiesta, you can get the Fiesta series, Sports Class series, East versus West. Currently, I have the Subaru, since I do own a Subaru. I own a BMW and a Volkswagen, so I have unlocked the Laser Beamer series and the German Precision. And since I do have a Toyota, I did also unlock the Tokyo Streets. So, but right now, I've kind of met a deadlock with these because my BMW is not exactly good enough to continue in the Beamer or the German Precision. My Toyota, I have not upgraded much at all, so I can't really do the Tokyo. And my Subaru has also met a deadlock, so right now I've been more so concentrating on the Underground. So that's pretty much it. And I just wanted to say, once again, this game does have a lot involved with it, and then as you go, as you guys can see, it does unlock more tournaments, chop shop, and tuner trials, which I'm not sure what they are yet because I have not unlocked them. But this game definitely has a lot to offer for anyone who's a fan of racing games. This is actually one of the better racing games that I've seen, so I definitely suggest you guys check it out. I've given you pretty much a very basic rundown that I can. So thank you all. Please feel free to subscribe and like my videos. And of course, always remember, please feel free to comment so I can keep making these videos better. Thank you very much, everyone, and I hope you all have a great night.